let's try this one more time. Okay, I'm really hoping this works this time. Here's to hoping it does. If not, I'm done for tonight. Says stream health is good. Let's get this working. This thing. Time. Let's try this one. Here, I'm putting this out on Twitter. It's actually working now. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh. You there in the chat still, man? This is satisfying. I switched. I ends up something happened with the audio bitrate. I think. I don't know. I kind of just changed random settings until I was pretty sure when. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah. Oh, it feels good to be back, ladies and gentlemen. It is good to be back on the stream. I'm probably going to keep the old one up as an unlisted video because the main thing for all these is I can still pull the gameplay for it for my review. I mean, that's not the main thing, but regardless, let's get going. Back to Mighty Number 9. Oh, is this like a haunted house type thing? This is Oi. I don't even know what I'm doing. It's working. It's also buffering, but you know what? Yay! You can hear me. This is good. So yeah, as I said a bit ago, I'm probably going to keep the old one as a private video just so I can still, at the very least, salvage some gameplay footage for my upcoming Mighty Number 9 review, which should be out after my review of Shrek 2 for the Game Boy Advance next week. And why Shrek 2 for the Game Boy Advance? Because you'll find out once it comes out if you watch my videos. Well, this level's annoying.
Sniper fire? I detect no robots in the area capable of long-range gunfire.
Mighty number 8 won't show up on any of your instruments.
Oi.
Beck, Shade is somewhere in the building. Trace the sniper fire back to its source. Bring it on. That's more like it.
There we go.
Mighty number 8 signal has vanished. I have lost the target. My apologies.
My apologies. It's okay, Call. It's only mostly your fault.
Run along now, doggy. Run and fetch for your human masters.
He still has his sights on you, Beck. Be careful. Here we go.
Man, that's getting intense. Here, let's open. Wait, now it just says a try. Oh, well, that's strange. It's working on my end. Let's try this one more time. Okay, now that's actually a serious problem. There we go. Now it's live. Again. Let's try this one more time. I know for a fact this should get it. Right? Let's see. Is it working now? It should be. Now, okay. And the printers. It's working! It's working! Good. So this should get it. Perfect. No, don't go to stage select. I'll keep the other stream up if it loads. So, yay! Let's beat this mighty number. There we go. Man, someone is printing. That's the one caveat to having the game room here. I have the printer in here as well because I'm the only one who knew how to actually set up the brother printer we got in here. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a good printer. A hell of a lot better than the HP we used to have, but you know. I'm glad it's working though. I'm glad we fix this. And I say we because KT, like, honestly, like, thanks for bearing with me through that. Oh, I died. You know what, though? Maybe that's okay, because I died a little on the inside from all those audio problems, so. Oh, man, this stage is annoying.
Sniper fire? I detect no robots in the area capable of long-range gunfire.
Mighty number 8 won't show up on any of your instruments.
Uh,
Beck, Shade is somewhere in the building. Trace the sniper fire back to its source.
there we go. It's cool. Thanks, man. There it is.
Mighty number 8 signal has vanished. I have lost the target. My
There we go.
apologies.
Let's see if I can get through this thing of a stage.
Run and fetch for your human masters.
He still has his sights on you, Beck. Be careful.
I'd say this stage is a thing, not a particularly great thing, but you know, it's a thing nonetheless. So how's everyone doing tonight? Now you can hear me talking about E3. More importantly, the new Metroid games announced today. Am I right? I'll be honest, Nintendo I thought had a really good showing this year, but I don't know why. But despite my I guess general feelings of meh towards the Xbox One X, I really thought Microsoft had their best year. I can't speak tonight. I personally think Microsoft had the best E3 they've had in years, especially, you know, fondly remembering the fiasco that was the year they announced Xbox One. So, oh no. Oh, no, absolutely. Am I going the right way in this stage? Here we go. Kill this guy. I gotta say though, Counter Shade's a cool name. I do like the name. It's like he's not just Shade, he's Counter Shade. Wish there was a bit more to the stage though, besides just trial and error lasers. Oh no. Oh, I'm on my last life too. Uh, there we go. I outran the laser. Is this literally all there is? I just gotta keep going till I find him? That's kinda lame. Just gotta be honest, you know, kinda lame. Search for counter shade. Man, this level's boring. Oh, absolutely. I feel like it has potential for a decent sequel, but I think the problem too was that Keiji Inafune started working on Red Ash and just like did anyone need Red Ash? Oh, I found him. How do I get him to stop?
What happened to all the humans here, little doggy? They ran away. Cowards. Every single one of those meat sticks fled at the first sign of trouble. Pathetic.
Bring it on.
Thinking of playing the Ray DLC? Yes. I mean, I technically owned the Ray DLC, but that's because I got the Wii U version from backing $100 to this back in the day, and yeah, man, do you really just keep cycling through till you find Shade? Here, I might just let it kill me because this is Beck here is getting kind of weak. Oh man. Game over. Game over, yeah. Oh, absolutely. It's the thing with Mighty Number 9 was, and people were like, well, you shouldn't have expected to look like the pre-release screenshots. But I remember seeing, what made me back was, I remember seeing the original screenshots they showed, where it was all kind of like drawn and whatnot. And what I was expecting was something, I mean, I liked the dash mechanic, don't get me wrong, but something that was like Mega Man, but kind of, if you ever played Dust and Elysian Tale, like that type of art style. And by the way, Mighty Number 9 has no excuse, because Dust was made by one person.
Bring it on. That's more like it.
Mighty number 8 signal has vanished. I have lost the target.
I have lost a target. Usually when I lose a target, I just go to Walmart.
Fetch for your human masters.
He still has his sights on you, Beck. Be careful. Here we go. Bring it on. That's more like it. Here we go.
Should have looked like the concept art. Absolutely. Like if this game looked, one of my biggest gripes of this game is it has CG graphics that look straight out of a PS2 game, and I don't know if it looked like the concept art. This game would have won awards. You know, besides biggest disappointment of 2016. You know, or biggest Kickstarter disappointment since the Ouya. Oh, mini boss time. Wait, gonna pause. So instead of just looking speak, James. Speak. You can use your words. I'm just gonna pull it up on my phone. But that's the thing. It's like people weren't paying. I guess that's the problem with it is I guess the funding did go down and stuff, and it makes me angry too because I backed 100 of this, but only enough to Shantae Half Genie Hero to just get the game, and that game I have it, you know, I got the game from backing it. Man, that's a game that, well, man, that game is worth every penny. I'm gonna. Man, maybe that should be the next thing I stream. I should stream some Shantae. If I can find a disc. My room's a mess right now. Mainly because I saw my uncle recently in Memphis and he gave me a bunch of stuff, including a, but not limited to, his entire collection of vintage cassette tapes. Oh yeah, the 3D models in this game look like that. The only things less fluid than them are your average Barbie doll. So, complaining about this list, KT, what was your favorite part of E3 this year, if you followed it? Shantae is amazing. Shantae is... Alright, phone. Stop turning off phone. Shantae is something special. Like, it's really something special. I decided to start from the beginning, and the problem is the original game, which was on the Game Boy Color, is one of the rarest games for the Game Boy Color. But you can buy it off the 3DS Virtual Console, so that's why I did, even though I detest, having to buy something digitally, but I mean, I think it was worth it to avoid, having to pay a few $100s for an actual cartridge. And even the original game on the Game Boy Color is just wonderful. Oh, it's one hit kill. Well, that's fun. Man, this level blows. Oh, do I really have to do all of that over again? This level is tedium. Man, this is not good design. Like, honestly, this level is boring. Like, I'm pretty sure watching this level is almost as boring as having to watch me fix audio problems for an hour. Which, by the way, once again, my apologies about that. But man, this level is bad. Like, man.
Mighty number 8 signal has vanished. I have lost the target. My apologies.
Run along now, little doggy. Run and fetch for your human masters.
He still has his sights on you.
No, I definitely understand that. Oh, yeah. No. No, I feel that. And the thing is, E3 the past few years has been kind of lame. Like, the only thing I've noticed at last year's was Breath of the Wild. And that was the only thing really of note. Well, actually, Final Fantasy VII Remake. But there was nothing about this year. Sony really dropped the ball, I thought. I mean, I was like, really, Sony? You did so well last year. But then again, Microsoft, of all people, had, like, a really good panel, I thought. Like, I enjoyed... For once, I think, if we're doing the whole who won... Oh, my button stuck for a sec. Absolutely. Honestly, I feel like I'm going to try to at least experience every Mighty Number stage, but I'm not sure if I can actually beat this game, and I'm not really sure if I want to. I mean, I started this stream because I wanted to do a 1 year later review, but honestly, I don't think I need to beat the game to truly get the point across, which is this game is still disappointing 1 year later. And it's a shame because, I would like to say, looking back, maybe I didn't understand it, and I do feel like I got my money's worth now, but that's not the case. I feel ripped off still, and I feel very sour despite playing. You see that? This ah man, this game is just bad. It's a bad game. I would go as far to call it a bad game. And it's sad to say that about something that was supposed to, really, strike that nostalgia chord, but it's true. Mighty Number 9 is not a good game, and it started off, despite what Kid Icarus said in his thing earlier, where the beginning started off badly. I think the beginning, despite all the cringy dialogue, was the strong point so far. I just honestly feel like this doesn't have the love or attention that Mega Man ever had put into it.
I have lost the target. My apologies.
Run along now, doggy. Run and fetch for your human masters.
He still has his sights on you, Beck. Be careful.
Oh. Yeah, no, it's not a good game, and I mean, it's sad to think this is the legacy to the series. That's literally the most important to me, anyways. I feel like the most important game series ever made, just personally speaking, because Mega Man's big. It's what got me into retro game collecting. It's what revitalized my interest in gaming at all after being completely disappointed by Sonic 06 as a kid. Because I got that for Christmas one year, and it kind of took me out of gaming for a while. And more importantly, I feel like, if it weren't for Mega Man, I would have never started talking to the girl that's now my girlfriend. And it's like, man, this game's disappointing. And maybe that's too much for it to have to carry the torch for. I don't know. But lofty expectations or not, this game failed to deliver. And I'm just going to be frank with that. Okay, I made it back to this room. Are there going to be more sections like this? Yeah, no, you know how people are like, oh man, I'd hate to be that guy who got Sonic 06 for Christmas. Yeah, I got that plus an Xbox 360 for Christmas one year. And, I didn't know it was going to be horrible. It was, Christmas, it was Christmas '06. I was the year it came out, and I was like, I was low-key, no, not even low-key, I was high-key a horrible Sonic fanboy when I was a kid. Fuck this game. Like, I'm sorry, I don't want to swear a lot, but man, this is a bad game. Wow, this is legitimately, it commits the biggest gaming sin of all. It's just not fun.
Attention! Beck has arrived at the Capitol building.
Like, wow, this is bad.
No robots in the area capable of long-range gunfire.
Mighty number 8 won't show up on any of your instruments. All part of my design. Beck, Shade is somewhere in the building. Trace the sniper fire back to its source.
Like, not even next game over. Like, next time I die, I'm just kind of done with this for tonight. Because this is not fun. Like, next stream's just going to be me testing out every Mighty Number stage I haven't played yet. Just so I can get footage of those, and then, like, yeah, I'm not beating this. I've kind of just gotten sick of it. $20XX looks like a lot of fun. The problem is that my computer of choice, I mean, being a film student, is a Mac. Because as much of a beef I have with Apple, I gotta say Final Cut Pro is a really good program. Like, at first I didn't like Final Cut Pro X, but like, man, since I've gotten it down, like, I can't go back to 7 or Premiere. Like, I just can't. Oh my gosh, yes, I remember glitching through that section. I remember, and eventually that game just kind of became something that, I guess it's how I gained my sadistic side, where I invite friends over just to torture them and make them play shitty games. Like, man, Sonic 06 was so bad. The worst was the cutscene where Sonic and Elise kissed. It's like, what was that? Oh, because that was at the end of the game. And I remember I looked up a damn walkthrough and I actually managed to make it there at some point. Because I was a kid and I was hell-bent not to buy any more games till I beat that one. Because I guess I was much more frugal as a kid. And it was like, man, I remember making it to the ending part of Sonic 06, but I'm not sure if I ever actually beat it. I think there was some sort of glitch or something I kept encountering in the final levels. Oh yeah, yeah. Like, film's fun. I enjoy it. You know, hoping to get a job in industry someday, or who knows, maybe I'll be lucky and start making the real YouTube monies. I doubt it, but you know, a man can dream. Oh man, this is not a good time. Is there any way to heal here? Like, gosh, this is... Oh man, that helped so much. Man, this is not fun. Really? Do I have to go through all of this again?
Wondering what happened to all the humans here, little doggy. They ran away. Cowards. Every single one of those meat sticks fled at the first sign of trouble. Pathetic. See, I'm not the only robot tired of the status quo. Maybe you can be content serving the whims of these flesh bags, but not me. My first executive order as the first robot president will be to set all bots free.
Need a little assistance there? No?
Dude, I'd love to see what you can do to game designs wise. Game design sounds fun. I don't have I wanted to do it as a kid, but I don't think I have the talent for it.
You're getting that one. How about you handle shaky?
Let's see, where can I find him next? You know what? I'm sorry to do this, but I'm posting out. I will play through the other Mighty Number stages, but not even play through. I will get brief gameplay of the other Mighty Number stages. What ones do I have? I have 1, 2. Oh, I just have 2 others. Good. you hear him start glitching? And then I think I've already gotten gameplay of this, but I'm not sure.
Not exactly ideal conditions, I'll grant you that. Quickly now,
I think the next thing the next stream I'm going to do, for the sake of the review, I need to get footage of the Wii U version. So I guess I'll get that next stream, and that'll be the final Mighty Number 9 stream. No, it's cool. Then good. Then I'll probably finish this up in about 10 minutes. Yeah, next stream's gonna be my last Mighty Number 9 stream, and that's gonna be me playing through my Wii U version and trying out all the weird DLC bits I got for backing it. So see that. That's gonna be tomorrow. And then I'm not gonna be able to stream for a few days after that because I'm getting the last of my wisdom teeth out on Thursday, so that'll be fun. Oh no, expect me to stream again maybe on Saturday though. I think that'll be fun. I'm either going to play Mario Kart 8 or if I can get my hands on it by then the Wipeout Omega collection for the PS4 because I haven't played Wipeout in years. In fact, I haven't played it since Wipeout 64 and the Nintendo 64. But man, I'd love to get back into it because Wipeout's fun and it's like, I guess it's like Sony's answer to F-Zero, except that, you know, that it was ported to the N64 back in the day, but since then it's exclusively been like a Sony thing.
Pyro has gone rogue as well. Beck, you must hurry.
I'm only playing like, I'm not sure if it's the level or me just being kind of half-assed because I'm like, whatever, just get footage of one more Mighty Number stage and then I'm done with this version forever.
Oh my! Did you see all those bots? And such power! These designs of yours are something else, Will.
Yes, well, under the circumstances, that hardly feels like a compliment.
Oh man, yeah. Like, I don't know if I'm disappointed with Mighty Number 9 or just kind of bored with it right now because, I don't know, it might actually be a bit of both. Man, this not, yeah.
Heat has compromised the integrity of nearby structures. Please proceed with caution.
Well, this isn't too bad. I mean, it certainly looks bad, but I mean, like not in the cities. I mean, I guess, you know, a destroyed cityscape is a bad sight in real life. But I mean the fact that it's still, oh really? Just touching the silo kills you? Wow, that's a doozy. Alright, whatever. Okay. Just one more level, and then I'm done with this horrible game. I don't know. I wouldn't even say it's horrible. It's just mediocre. But it's horribly mediocre. Like, it's horrible by Mega Man. Like, if it didn't have any relation to Mega Man, if it didn't have any expectations or paid $100 for it, like, I would have been like, meh. Like, as I said, if the Mega Man... I wouldn't recommend the Mega Man Legacy Collection because I felt mad because of... And still am kind of mad because of Mega Man Legends 3 being canceled and all that. But, like, I'd recommend that over this. Like, pretty much, I'd recommend anything Mega Man except for Mega Man base over this. Like for the $6 you can buy it on clearance at Target. Yeah, sure, it's not horrible, but at the same time, like, man, it's just meh. It had so much expectation, and I know, when someone promises the world, don't expect the world, but God, this was not good. I just don't think there's any way to say it besides it just wasn't. Yeah. And I know in the town description I said I'd talk more about E3, but nah, it's... I know there's a mini-boss in this stage, so I'll just make it to the mini-boss, and then if I can make it to the mini-boss, I'll be happy, and yeah. Because the mini-boss in this stage is just kind of ridiculous. Here it is, board the airship. Actually, yeah, I did notice the copy-pasted fire trucks in the background of Pyro Stage. Oh, so it's weak to that, okay. But I know there's another form of this thing. Look at that, it looks so choppy. It looks like something out of a PS1 game. Like, man, that is not a good. Alright. I think that's the end of that mini-boss.
And now, Abby news traffic coming. Abby.
Man, it's aimed to Avi. No, it doesn't even look rendered. It looks... Man, it's like mediocrity to the max. I think that'd be... maybe... That'd be a good alternate title for my Mega Man... Not Mega Man 9. Mega Man 9 is phenomenal, but... Like, I'm thinking about calling the review... Mighty Number 9, better with age. A look at Mighty Number 9. Does it get better with age? Better 1 year later, or better 1 year later? Because it'd be a question mark, and I gotta keep the viewers' attention, because that's just the nature of YouTube. Wow, that was... Wow.
This just in, bad guys spotted on the west side of the radio tower. Bots are in pursuit. Now the Abby for the weather. Thanks, Abby. We've got strong winds out there today. Be careful.
Man, what an annoying prick. I like the name Avi though, but that's more. But the reason I like it is because we used to have a family friend named Abby. He actually ran a. He lived in Negril, Jamaica. Oh shit! You know, thanks for the trial and error. But he lived in Negril, Jamaica, and he owned a really great burger place called Avi Burger, and he unfortunately got cancer a few years ago. But you know, and he's no longer with us. But I remember that because I don't know. At least I can give Mighty Number 9 that. It made me remember Abby, who was legitimately a great dude, and missed Abby.
That's more like it. That's more like it.
Okay, so I just got a boost up. This is janky. This is really janky. Avi is a wicked name. One, my number 9, 1 year later. You know how this game makes me feel? Dead on the inside. So you know what? That's it for Mighty Number 9 on the PS4. Tomorrow in the final part of not Mighty Number 9 on Stuff We Stream, we're gonna look at the Wii U version, which is... Man, my compressed air thing. Why? Oh. It still works. Okay. So yeah, that was weird. I knocked the thing of compressed air off the desk. So yeah, we're done with Mighty Number 9. I might want to look into it. I don't know. I'm more of a writer and a filmmaker than a game designer. So who knows? Maybe I'll make the next horrible Street Fighter movie. Alright. So it's now time for Endgame. Mighty Number 9 on PS4. It's mediocre. It's not like the horrible Wii U version. But will I probably ever play it again? No. As you can see, I paid $11 at GameStop using my friend's Pro card. Man, you can still see the stickers on it. Like, this game just wasn't selling. I bought it new. You know, here's a sticker from when it was $11, $20, $25, all the way back to the original sticker. Because they just could not... Can you see this? I thought it was on my PC. All the way back to the original sticker on here. Man, that was embarrassing. I thought it was on my PC camera. Which would make, just no sense whatsoever. Alright, so final thoughts on Mighty Number 9 tonight. 50 minutes in, right before we end off. Should you buy it? If you see it for $6 at Target, sure, it's a PS4 game for $6. That's enough to have a fun evening with some beers. Should anyone in any sober situation buy Mighty Number 9? No, don't do it. I'm disappointed, and I've honestly lost a lot of faith in Keiji Inafune because of this game. So, that's that. I'm probably never going to touch this again, but I'm going to just keep it as in like a memento in my game collection. So yeah, man. Like I've gone like I felt angry at games before and because of games before, but man, this game just disappoints me. Man, I'm gonna 35 35 euros. Ah, man, so that's probably about what, $40? Must be. But regardless, it's, man, I don't know the euro conversion. But KT, thanks for coming along. And to everyone else who's watched tonight, if there's any still on the stream, I can't tell on my phone. And OBS is obscuring on my Mac. I'm not changing it. Thank you very much for joining and watching tonight. Man. Hey, this thing still has a DLC code, and it's unused. Oh, it expires February 9th, 2017. Well, thanks a ton, Mighty Number 9. You disappointed me in another way. So, with that, thank you very much for watching. If you want to see more streams, content, vlogs, Let's Talk About Games, our series where we travel the world in search of Mexican food and awesome game places. Think of it like if the Game Chasers is to American Pickers, where they're equivalent to Man vs. Food. So yeah, definitely subscribe and hit that bell if you want to stay tuned. But with that, thank you very much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you next time. And to end off on a positive note, I am still super pumped for the Metroid 2 remake, which is coming out. So excited. So excited. Awesome.